It's Ash from Super Videos, back for another video for The Last of Us on HBO. On this video, we're going to be taking a look at a new theory about the show, which is that Tommy is going to get a bigger role in the TV adaptation. And the reason why is the focus on the town of Jackson that we see in the trailers, which obviously wasn't a focus in part 1 of the video game. So stay tuned, we'll be right back to break this down. Alright, as always, before we dive into it, smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. With that said, let's dive right into it. So of course, in the video game, Joel and Ellie were actually on their way to the town of Jackson in part 1 when they actually found Tommy's dam, where they went there and saw him and Maria, his wife. But obviously we didn't see the town of Jackson itself until part 2. Now, it's obviously possible that the town of Jackson was just as advanced and just as big in part 1 as it was in part 2, but more likely than not, the town of Jackson grew larger as the time went and as Joel and Tommy worked together to expand the community. Now, in the TV adaptation, we actually see a group of men on horseback surrounding Joel and Ellie and taking them back to the town of Jackson, which is where Tommy reunites with Joel. Now, this is obviously a change from part 1 because obviously Joel and Ellie didn't get to the town of Jackson in part 1. They found Tommy and Maria at the dam. So this is definitely one change. Now, the big question is whether this change means that Tommy is going to get a bigger role in the TV adaptation. And this goes back to what I said earlier. I think that more likely than not, the town of Jackson grew to be as big as it was after years and years of effort by Tommy and Joel. But on the flip side, we do see in the TV adaptation the town of Jackson is just as big right away, which means that Tommy might actually be one of the leaders of the town of Jackson already in the TV adaptation. Something that in part 1 of the video game took both Joel and Ellie some time to do, which means that it's entirely possible that Tommy is gonna get a bigger role in the story. Now, what do I mean by a bigger role? All I mean by a bigger role is that he's gonna be a focus of attention more so than part 1 of the video game. Tommy was definitely one of the big focuses of part 2 of the video game, but he wasn't there much in part 1. He was just there at the beginning, and then he showed up when Joel and Ellie met him at the dam. But he wasn't anywhere around after that, and he wasn't really a focus of attention. But in the TV adaptation, I feel like we are going to see some changes to that. He's going to have a bigger role, and there's going to be more focus on his character. We already also do know another change that they're making for Tommy is that they're making him be a war veteran, which he obviously wasn't in the video game. And I feel like one key reason why they're doing that is to kind of give Tommy a little bit of focus and to build his character a bit more than the video game and potentially give him a much bigger role in the TV adaptation. Like, I would be surprised if we only see Tommy in the town of Jackson. I'm not saying he's gonna be there much, but I'm saying that he is potentially gonna travel a bit after that with Joel and Ellie before he's taken out of the story. But that's everything I wanted to discuss in this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. Also, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. I'm definitely interested to know your thoughts and opinions. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video.